And good morning. Welcome to today's race is presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter, along with our odds maker Keith Fustel. Big Saturday show to get to. Some nice allowance races, real nice popular maiden special weight in race 3 today. We'll get to all that, but let's recap yesterday. Scott Lake wins the big feature with Senior Investment, third in the Preakness a few years ago, and Senior Investment back in top form. Big win yesterday. The Buyer speed figure came back pretty well as well. I think it was a 92.
Oh, great. Yeah. I mean, you figure he can run in that territory. And that was your top selection. Good pick there. Right. I thought Hans Sense got bet down too much. You know, I didn't see that horse going off at that low of a price, but did. But a little bit of a slow break for Senior Investment. Got right up into the race, though. Stayed clear the rest of the way. Didn't encounter those troubles that he had at Parks last time out.
Yep, 92 Buyer speed figure from Dan Illman for Senior Investment. Right. Charge and Storm with a 78 yesterday. Day the Music died, a big win. He got a 75 Buyer yesterday.
That was great. Our assistant there, our co-host, Naomi
That's
Tucker.
Right, that was her single.
Great single there. And what I think that anchored the pick 4, got her the pick 4 there.
She hit the early pick 4 for 300 yesterday, Yep.
That was good, and I know you had Charge and Storms and Cerulean Springs that last race in an exacta box. Those two kind of always run together. A really good selection there as well. But, some prices later in the card. Sluicer, who you had in the mix, I guess that kind of bolstered and forced that. We've got a pick 5 carryover today, right?
We have everything.
Yeah, great. But you're around it. We were on it, so I got like that.
Didn't make any money yesterday. Let's see if I can do better today. Or nice carryover in a late pick 5. That's going to start race 4 today. A little shy of 6,400 for that late pick 5 carryover. All the pick 5s here at Laurel Park with that industry low 12% takeout. I have tickets for both the pick 5s today, and you have some popular singles, and you have two popular favorites in the last 2 races for the late pick 5. You have an even money favored for in race 3 for that early pick 5. So I'm going after both the pick 5s today. I like the favorites in races 7 and 8. I don't like the favorite on top in race 3 for the early pick 5. But there's the carryover for that late pick 5. That's going to be well played today starting in race 4. Now, we also have a nice carryover for the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. That's going to start race 3. That maiden special weight with a Todd Pletcher even money favored might be suspect. There's the carryover over 3,800 for the Rainbow Pick 6 starting race 3. Tim Tulloch, he'll have a ticket for that. You can study all of our tickets and picks for today and tomorrow on the website, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section, keep up with all the latest mail and racing news with all the press releases on the website, laurelpark.com, and check out all the upcoming events on the website, laurelpark.com. We'll have a carryover starting race 2 in that rolling super high 5. That's a low 15% takeout and almost 1,500 there for the super high 5 starting in race 2. We have that every race with 7 or more horses, so keep your eye on that throughout the day. So we're going to have a big day today. I'm against the favorite in race 3. I like the favorites in races 7 and 8 today. We'll get to all that. Who's the favorite in the big game tomorrow? You can watch all the big game action right here tomorrow in the sports book on that 72-foot LED wall. Grab a couch, grab a table, have some food and drink specials. I think Kansas City, they're a short favorite, right?
Point and a half, I believe, total in that range of 54 and a half. So expecting some points in there. It should be a good one. Sometimes you ramp it up, you see two evenly matching, and somebody just runs away with it. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's entertaining and keeps us right on the edge of our seats to the final minute.
All right, so a big game tomorrow. We'll have live racing tomorrow. You can watch all the horse racing, and then you can bet on the horses. You can bet the football game tomorrow. Play our $3,000 big game pick'em contest. Sal Sinatra has come up with a bunch of good prop bets for you tomorrow. You can bet the football game. You can bet the ponies. All the action you need right here tomorrow. I'm working, but with a 7-race card tomorrow, so we'll finish plenty of time for all the pregame. Well, we catch the late pick 4 probably at Gulfstream, the early pick 5 at Santa Anita, and then you're right there at game time. Right?
We can pregame. We can do a little happy hour before, a little happy hour maybe afterwards. So, looking forward to a big Sunday.
It'll be Naomi Tucker's first Super Bowl. Yeah. We'll have to teach her some American football. She'll be locked and loaded if she gives out another winning pick 4 ticket today.
Got to get her to become a Ravens fan.
That's right.
That's what we need. Come on now.
All right, so that's all what's going on this weekend. Let's show you what's coming up. Well, it's 2 weeks from today, right? We're 2 weeks out from our big Sprint Fest Winter Stakes, Super Stakes Saturday here at Laurel Park. Saturday, February 15th, the Grade 3 Run Happy Barbara Fritchie, the Grade 3 General George, some of the top sprinters on the East Coast going 7 furlongs in those two $250,000 stakes. Then we have the John B. Campbell for older horses and a couple nice 3-year-old stakes, the Miracle Wood in the wide country. Last year you had Always Mining win the Miracle Wood, then would go on to win the Private Terms, and the Tessio went all the way to the Preakness. So you'll see some top 3-year-olds 2 weeks from today right here at Laurel Park. We also have the Winter Carnival. We have the Maryland Jockey Club hat giveaway, fun for all the family. Bring the kids out, the winter crafts, face painting, a live ice sculpting demo. So we'll have a big crowd out here, and we're going to have some top quality racing here Saturday, February 15th.
Absolutely, and we hope some of those younger horses just move on from there,
right.
Stan. It was a lot of fun last year with Always Mining, and hopefully somebody emerges again this season.
All right, so that's coming up 2 weeks from today. How many weeks are we from Preakness 145, the middle jewel of the Triple Crown, the People's Race, the People's Party, Preakness 145, Saturday, May 16th this year. The day before is Black Eyed Susan Day, Pimlico Special Day. Preakness.com for all your tickets and information. It's going to be here before you know it. Get your tickets now. Get some of those nice seats and the Turfside Terrace or the box seats overlooking the track.
Sure.
Beautiful seating options. Tickets, if you want to party, tickets on sale for the Infield Fest as well. Let's get right to it today. Let's show you a picture of the main track. A little overcast today. It was kind of misting out this morning, but we're going to have a fast track. Weather 38 degrees, winds north at 4.6, and a little overcast today here at Laurel Park. There's the track. We'll have a dry, perfect, fast, fair playing track. I think it's been fair this weekend.
Absolutely.
Pretty fair, right?
It has been.
Okay, let's get right to it here. Race 1's going to kick off the popular early pick 5. I like this early pick 5. Mandatory payout on the early pick 5, industry low, 12% takeout. The early pick 5 is always well played. Let's take a look here. I have a $36 ticket. Race 1, I have a 15-1 shot on top. The 5, Talented Dr. B.
Whoa.
He's the long shot in the field.
Yeah.
I think everybody else is live in here, so I hit the all button. I use all 6 runners here in the opener. Race 2, I go with my top pick is Cuzzy's Western, Katie Davis, Annette Eubanks, but the 3, Sir Brahms will be tough for Kieran. We're going to have a monster, like 3-5 favorite in the third. One-Eye Jack, second off the layoff for Pletcher. He got beat almost 30 lengths in the comeback try late December. Initially, I picked him on top when I did my XB TV preview for this race, but I can't pick this horse on. I've been looking at this race all night. I go with the 5 Welling on top here in race 3. You still have to use the One-Eye Jack protectively, but I picked the 5 Welling on top. The 2 Dinah's Night is a fit horse. Trains here, could pull off the layoff, pull off the upset for Tim Keefe. So I go 1-2-5 there in race 3. We'll talk more about race 3. I talked to Andy Serling about that race and everything. He knows that horse, One-Eye Jack, up there from New York. Race 4, single there, 5-1 single. The one team effort off a big maiden score is going to get a nice ground-saving trip today with Victor Carrasco. So I'll single on the one team effort. We had a 9-2 scratch in there, the 3 Galatians.
Yeah.
So my 5-1 is going to come down a little bit there on the one team effort, but still I think we'll get a decent price. The 5, a Noble Weed's going to be your favorite in race 4. Race 3, my top pick, the 1 Atlantic Avenue is going to be a nice 5-6-1. She's taking a dropping class today. Forest Boys rides this filly well. So I like the 1 Atlantic Avenue on top. The 3 Abaco Dream, though, your favorite for Kieran there in race 5. So $36 ticket. If you can beat the heavy favorite in race 3 and maybe get another price home, maybe like my 15-1 shot I have on top in race 1, there's no telling what this early pick 5 could pay.
You went Omaha, right? You pulled a Peyton Manning in that race, a little audible, right?
I did, sure.
Going to single, changed it up a little bit. I like it. Sterling, what did he have to say about that horse?
He said the comeback race was not very good. That was on a sloppy track December 30th, but he said the horse that won that race might be a stakes horse, the high amplitude. The horse he got beat in his debut at Belmont last June, a Performer, he's come back to win a Grade 3.
Yeah.
But the race August 11th, we have the video spotlight of that race. He got in trouble in that race, finished second as the beaten favored. The winner in that race has come back and gone 0 for 4 since. There hasn't been any winners out of that race. So we'll show you the video of One Eye Jack from last August up there at Saratoga. But he's going to be a popular single on this early pick 5, isn't he?
Yeah, and from a betting standpoint, so we talk about all the time, these are the type of days you do not want to miss. Pick 5s, pick 6s, pick 4s with these kind of favorites. They're going to be 3 to 5, 4 to 5 in there. And if you think there's any kind of little hitch in or giddy up, they're not going to get it done. You step in, you attack. Hey, you might include them on the ticket, but man, you play around them a little bit, add a little bit here and there, and you really could get rewarded if one of them and if both of them go down. Watch out.
Yep.
I mean, it could be monster payouts involved. So I like it. These are the days I love stepping in with these kind of horses.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Race 1, we're going a flat mile, claiming 16,004 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. Let's start with your top pick, the one Top Me Off, going to be one of your favorites here. First off, the claim for trainer Carlos Mencia. He's red hot. He had a 2-win day a couple days ago, won another race yesterday. You have a stat here for the Carlos Mencia barn.
He wins every day, Stan. How about this? Last 90 days, even off the claim, 3 for 7, 43% off the claim the last 90 days with an ROI of 12.20.
Nice.
Lawn Boy, Kingston Pike, there was another one in there, 11 to 1, 10 to 1, 8 to 1 winners. It doesn't matter. And I came up and said, what a difference a year makes. The winter meet last year from January 1st to March 31st of 19, Carlos Mencia was 1 for 33. Already starting the year, what is he, 7 for 18? So it's a difference of 1% to 39%. Tremendous, they've done their work, I guess, and it's paying off right now. I've talked about it. This has been a transformation of epic proportions from what I've seen. You've got to ride it. You ride the wave. I mean, you treat him like a Claudio. You treat him like a Kieran when you're doing your handicapping right now. In the past you may glaze over people like that, but not now. He's got the attention of everybody.
Sure, so he'll be tough. I use him in my exact. I think he might be overbet because he's so red hot.
Can happen. You saw it the other day. He had a winner, but 8 to 5 was maybe a little bit too low to take on that horse.
Right, and this horse, he's a 5-year-old son of Curlin, but he's been the beaten favored his last 3 starts. He got beat for 10,000, 2 life last down. Now stepping up, not that big of a step up, but it is a step up. But he gets a nice lightweight assignment. You're getting 10 pounds off with the bug, Charlie Marquez. So the one Top Me Off, he'll be tough. I use him in my exact. I go with the price in this race. I think the race is wide open. I hit the all button to kick off the early pick 5. The 5 Talented Dr. B, a 4-year-old by Talent Search. It took him a while to get to the races. Didn't get to the races till September of his 3-year-old campaign. That was a turf race. He didn't like the turf. Forget about that race. But then they dropped him to the maiden 10 level. He ran 2 real positive races and a nice maiden score last down with kind of a wide trip, going 7 furlongs. But he's coming into this race off of 3 very positive, encouraging races. He's going in the right direction. This bug rider gets run out of this horse. Avery Wisman gets along with the horse well. You're getting 5 pounds off. He'll like the distance. We know he likes the distance. So I'll take a shot here with a 15 to 1 shot, Talented Dr. B.
Yeah, maybe takes up a stalking spot, maybe second or third down the backside. I think the whole key for Top Me Off is going to be the horse just to his outside, Claudio's runner, the Magical One. A really good debut back in July. Hasn't brought those races back to the table. They had this horse maiden 10 first out, then jumped it up off of a break. If he's not able to kind of get the lead, I think Top Me Off if he can relax, not take a ton of pressure, Top Me Off may just run away and hide around the turn. But this first, quarter mile, half mile is going to be key for the one. How much pressure does he get from the 2? So 1-3, Antrim Abbey.
Got in trouble last time.
Yeah, got in trouble last time. It checked and everything there at the 5/8. I think steadily improving. Second off the claim, this horse can rally into it for a piece. 1-3-6-4 in the opener.
See if I can get a price home there in race 1. The early pick 4 starts in race 2, and pay attention to Naomi's ticket. Her first day on the early show yesterday, and boom, she gives out a 300. $600 early pick
I love
4
it.
ticket. So congratulations to Naomi. She'll give out an early pick 4 ticket once again today. Race 2 also kicks off the rolling Super High 5. That has a little carryover, a little shy of $1,500 for the Super High 5 starting here in race 2. Okay, let's check out Naomi's ticket here for the early pick 4, $6 ticket. I like it. She hits it for $300, comes back, gives you another. That was a $12 ticket she hit it on yesterday for $300. So a $6 ticket today. She's challenging herself.
Was she buying the drinks, I guess, later? I stopped by looking around at every bar I could find walking out of here, just hoping. But no, great job. $12. $12 ticket for 302. Love it.
The 3, 6, 7 here in race 2. I didn't get to the 6. Magician's calendar on the stretch out. I didn't get to that horse. Race 3, she uses the 1, 5 there, the two favorites. In the 4th, she uses the 4, 5 there, the two favorites there in the 4th. And then she singles on the 3, Abaco Dream for trainer Kieran McGee. So it might be a formful chalky early pick 4, but at the $6 ticket, you just keep punching.
Punching until your fingers bleed, right?
Right. Just keep punching. Might only pay $80, but then you hit that. You bet that $6 ticket. Instead of betting a 50-cent early pick 4, you bet a $5 early pick 4, and then you get a big payout on an early pick 4. So here we go, race 2. We're going a flat mile, claiming 8,000 4-year-olds and upward. I end up on the favorite here, Cuzzy's Western. Been in good form recently for Annette Eubanks. A big second, just got beat a whisker by the veteran Monkey's Meadow last out. Monkey's Meadow came right back to win, so that's good enough for me. I'll go with the 8-year-old Cuzzy's Western, a 5-time winner right here at Laurel Park.
We have a video of that one. That was one. I can't remember if I put that one in or not.
We have a video of the one dedicated
that's
in
right.
this race.
That's right.
I've
got 2 of them here, and as Naomi said, you sent them in, Keith. You should. I should know, but when you're 65 years old like me, you don't remember a whole lot, Stan. But dedicated. How about that? Last time out, first off the claim, held the level, waited the time, held the level, and he's going to win with something in reserve here. The 6 horse this afternoon just patiently handled by Caramanos, creeps right up to the leaders at the top of the stretch. Is going to be able to find some room, angles out 5 wide, and just kind of rolls right on by. Stan wins by 4.5 when it's all said and done. Looking at pretty kind of effortless. And this is a horse, you may think this is really a jump. Not really. I think it's a lateral move when it's all said and done. He keys up against Cuzzy's Western and Free to Trump. He was actually lower odds in a couple of these when they faced each other. So I think right back he's going to get a little bit of flow up front. Magician's Calendar incorporated. Free to Trump, we know he likes to go. I think he might be the speed that lasts in this race. So I do like the one on top, 1-7-3-2. Cuzzy's Western got back to the rating tactics last time. That was the key.
All right, I think the water gets a lot deeper today for the one dedicated, stepping up from a beaten nickel to an open 8,000, facing some tough customers in here. But you'll get a decent price there with Caramanos aboard for Ricardo D'Angelo, who had a decent year last year. So, all right, we both have a 1, 3, 7 in a different order on top. We both like the 2 as well. Free to Trump's taking a little drop in class today and is going to sneak away with 110 on his back.
Yeah, I mean, he claimed from Claudio for 5, a couple races back, was able to kind of almost pair up the number. Last time out, couldn't get the lead in a race. A Run for James dictator. Run for James when he's on his game. He's pretty quick early. I think he's going to be just sent. I don't know if Magician's Calendar, if they want to go and try to escape only, possibly. But Free to Trump's one where he's got the stamina build up in him. Where Magician's Calendar, maybe I've got him too low at 2-1. He is dropping in class. But if he's going to win it, I don't know if he can press and hold, though. That's the key for him. Maybe he has to clear. I think things are going to be pretty honest up front.
All right, nice 7-horse field to kick off that early pick 4 in race 2. Race 3 is one of our big features of the day to kick off the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. There's the carryover, a little over 3,800. Tim Tulloch, he has a ticket today for the Rainbow Pick 6. Let's check it out and see how he plays it. He has a $38.40 play. Let's check out his 2 singles. Race 3, singles on the 1-5 shot here, One-Eyed Jack. And let's go to race 7. Race 7, I like his single there. I don't think that beat Let's Play 9. I think we're going to see a big performance from Let's Play 9 in race 7. He's a nice horse, and also he goes 4 deep in race 8. I don't think they're beating Bye Bye Birdie. I think we're going to see 2 big performances from our favorites in races 7 and 8 today.
And in that 4th race, take note. I know that it was a later scratch on Galatians, so that ticket, the price will come down a little bit unless you want to go ahead and substitute. There you go, though. less than 38.40. Can't do the math that quick. Not that sharp.
All right, here we go. Race 3, a maiden special weight, 4 and up, going 9 furlongs. So let's start with the favorite here, the One-Eye Jack. Andy thought he didn't improve very much in his second start up there at Saratoga last summer. He ran okay in debut, got a 75 buyer in debut, was third behind Performer, who's come back and won a grade 3 since. So the debut was pretty good, but Andy didn't think he improved a whole lot. He was the beaten favorite August 11th. They paid almost $700,000 for this well-bred son of Uncle Mo. He's out of a street sense mare. Let's show you the race from August 11th up there at Saratoga. He gets in a little trouble. He's the 2-horse. We're going around the far turn now. You're going to see him behind horses. He kind of has to wait here. You see the rider kind of with nowhere to go at the back of the field on the 2. And there you see him. He's stopped. He's completely stopped right there. And then he comes, 5 wide at the 3/16th pole. And he's okay, so he overcame the little trouble on the far turn. He's going to run pretty good through the stretch to get up for a decent second behind Fireball Shot. But Fireball Shot's come back and gone 0 for 4 since. There hasn't been any winners to come out of this race on August 11th at Saratoga. He gets a decent 79 buyer, but nothing has come out of this race. He needed a long break, well, not a long break, but needed a break after this race as a 3-year-old after running a couple times. Came back late December at Aqueduct. Tough assignment on a sloppy track, going a mile. Though the winner was pretty sharp that day, Andy thought, but this horse was 4 to 5 that day. Got beat 27 lengths. It's a tough assignment still to now go 9 furlongs, second off the layoff, off a bad effort. Trevor McCarthy takes the call here, so I try to beat the heavy favorite in race 3. You have him on top.
Yeah, Pletcher, he's tough when he comes down. He's 9 for 30 at Laurel the last 3 years when he comes to Laurel. But let's look at it. One-Eye Jack, if he breaks cleanly, he's going to the front.
You think?
You know, oh yeah, I think he's clearly the fastest horse early. He gets the lead. He's going to try to control it. If he doesn't control it, future man, you spend $675 on a horse, man. You sit there and you're like, oh yeah, that hurts. But I think he's going to be able to go to the front and dictate with Trevor. You know, they got the race to go here. 5 horses. Welling, we know on the breeding standpoint of things, he should be able to handle this stretch out. You know, did okay at a mile 64 buyer. Maybe that's what it's going to take. I mean, he was all right last time. You see the shortcoming. They went fast early. That winner came back to run a big number in Noble Way. So Welling, if anybody's going to upset him, I think he's going to be the one.
Yeah, he's been a little bit of an underachiever, just like One-Eye Jack. I mean, Welling's a well-bred, homebred for Fitzhugh. Take a check, the stakes winner for Dickie Small. But he ran a big third behind Top Line Gross way back in April of last year when he was a 3-year-old. He has a tough assignment, too. Second off the layoff, going 9 furlongs. But he trains here at Laurel Park for Trombetta. A couple nice 5-furlong workouts here at Laurel in January, so I like that. How about the 2 Dinah's Knights? A fit horse for Timmy Keefe. Good second last out against Maiden 25. Sheldon Russell will ride. At least this horse is fit. Has a good foundation underneath him, so should get to 9 furlongs today.
I think that's the key. I mean, he is fit. He's gonna have to step it up a few lengths if he's gonna overtake the 1 or the 5, in my opinion.
All right, so One-Eye Jack going to be a popular favorite there in race 3 to kick off the pick 6. Let's turn the page. Late pick 5 with that nice carryover. Starts in race 4 today. Let's show you what we have. A little shy of 6,400 for this late pick 5 with that industry low 12% takeout. I have a ticket for the late pick 5, $40 ticket. Let's take a look. I don't try to beat the 2 favorites in races 7 and 8. I think we're going to see some special performances from those horses in the late double. Race 4, I'm going to make sure I'm hopefully live going to race 7. I'm 4 deep here in the 4th. I have the 1 Team Effort on top at a decent price. I'm 4 deep in race 5 with the 1 Atlantic Avenue on top. I'm 5 deep there in race 6. 5 deep there with the 1 Dancer's Melody on top at 5 to 1 for Timmy Ritchie. And then there's the singles. Race 7, nice allowance race. The 6, Let's Play 9, looks like a freak for Country Life Farm and Mike Trombetta. I have him on top. McCarthy rides. And you pointed out this filly last time off the layoff, Bye Bye Birdie. You had that video spotlight from her 2-year-old win. She came off that long layoff making her 4-year-old debut, and she won just like she did back as a 2-year-old. She was under a guzzle hold going to the wire. So I don't think the 7 furlongs is going to be any problem for Bye Bye Birdie, a daughter of alternation for Hammy Smith and McCarthy in race 8.
My man Jerry Romas, I'll see him in a little bit down at Ellery, son.
All right, right around the corner. All right, so here we go.
Got
Race
it.
4 to start this late pick 5. This will be well played. It'll be around 30, 40, maybe 50,000 when it's all said and done. We're going a mile and the 16th, 25,000 starter allowance, 4 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. Take out the 3 Galatians. So I'll still get a decent price, so I think, on the 1 Team Effort, a 4-year-old colt by Giants Causeway from Miguel Vera, who's stabled at Pimlico. A nice maiden score. It was on a muddy track. Maybe he moved up a little bit on the mud, but it was a nice maiden score by 6 1/4, going a mile, maiden 25, January 12th. But look at the effort last November on a fast track, going 9 furlongs against maiden special weight. Real big second that day with a 69 buyer speed figure. So I think Victor gets a real nice trip, ground-saving trip. He can maybe go to the front or sit second or third on the inside. I think Team Effort gets a real nice trip here with Victor.
Gets a little bit of help as well. Galatians, who I thought was going to be part of this speed, is now out. So from the rail, sure to run into the first turn. Yeah, he's going to be forward. Team Effort, best number there on a fast track, going a mile and an eighth. Noble Weed, hey, well, I think that might have been a private sale horse they got out over Timoni from the B-Secker consignment. That big try. I mean,
Sure.
can he pair it up? Second off of Claudio, right? For Mark Beecher, but a real game effort last time out. Ben and Joe, I'll take a shot. Now with the scratch of Galatians, I'll default into them. Major excuse, pinched at the break, 5 wide at the quarter pole. This is going to be second time off the claim though. 19 for 73, second off the claim on the dirt for the last couple of years for Hugh McMahon. That's 26%. He's going to need to come away cleaner. Going to have to be in the race too by the time they hit the 3/8 pole. I do not want them more than maybe 3 to 4 lengths out of it at the 3/8, but we get in light here with Charlie Marquez.
Sure, yeah, big effort, 2 back, had a trouble trip last out, gets a lightweight assignment, 110 today, so I like the 2, Ben and Joe. I'm 4 deep there with the 1, 2, 4, 5 to kick off the late pick 5. Nice carryover today in the late pick 5. You like the late pick 4, some nice allowance races to anchor the late pick 4. We'll check it out right after this.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
Pick 4 starts in race 5 today. Keith, you have a ticket for it. Let's check it out and see how you play it.
$27 ticket, 137. I agree with you. Atlantic Avenue. If anybody's going to upset Abaco Dream, it's going to be her. Race 6, second leg of this late pick 4, 5 and 8. Missed tap dance. I was impressed by the debut. Visually to me, it was better than the number. Race 7, 3, 5 and 6. Muchacho can't pass it up. Let's Play 9. Let's Play 9 is going to be a single on probably 90% of the tickets, I would say. I've got to try to upset that one. 257 to wrap it up. I like Monaco Princess. Slew of speed in race 8. 7/8 of a mile. I think it sets up beautifully for this Claudio run, who's going to go away and get away at an okay price.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
6 to 1 on Monaco Princess there in race 8. All right, let's check out the late pick 4 here. Starting race 5, we're going 6 furlongs, claiming 10,000. Philly Mares 4 and up. Never won 3 lifetime. Let's start with the 1, my top pick, Atlantic Avenue, 6 to 1. Taking a drop in class today for Marilyn McMullen. She was 4th last out for 16,000, 3 life. That was on a sloppy track. She's 0 for 4 on a sloppy track. They take the blinkers off today. Her 2 wins did have she came with blinkers on, but they're trying something new today. They're dropping in class. I'm not crazy about the inside post, but hopefully Vars can save some ground. Just kind of sit chilly and find a seam as they turn for home. The 3 Abaco Dream is going to be tough.
Okay.
We have a video on the 3 Abaco Dream. Let's check out the win from down at Gulfstream this past December. A big win down. Wins by 4 down there with a 62 buyer.
A little pop move around the turn to get into contention under a pressure here. And the key with Abaco Dream is, why did the blinkers come off after those 2 starts? The debut, July 8th and the 20th. Then the blinkers come off. This horse ran well. Has run great with blinkers every time. Blinkers the key. A little bump up here to the 10,000 tag. But Abaco Dream, I think, fast track, money track, it doesn't matter. This horse is going to be prompting the issue and awfully tough to beat first time in the barn here for Kieran McGee. Atlantic Avenue, I agree with you. A little too keyed up with the blinkers last time, Stan. Best number coming from off the pace with the blinkers off. I think you're going to see that kind of trip for us, boys. Just settle mid-pack and try to make a run into it. 3-1-7-4. Let's go to the 6th.
Here we go, race 6, nice allowance race to kick off the final pick 3. We're going a mile. First level allowance for straight 3-year-old fillies. Take out the 2 and take out the big scratch here of the morning line favorite, the 7 Wendy Lane, who was 5-2, is scratched here from race 6. So I end up on the 1, Dancer's Melody, a homebred for the Ritchie family, and this horse a nice debut win here at Laurel Park. The Maryland Juvenile Filly Championship was a little too tough. She was 50-1 in there, but she got right back in good form last out against Allowance Company, going a mile on a muddy track. A big second, got beat a neck behind Long Point Beach, 64 Buyer speed figure. Carol Cedeno been aboard all 3 tries, back aboard today. A 3-year-old daughter of alternation, so the 1 mile is going to be no problem. She proved she could get a mile last out. So I think Dancer's Melody, proven at this level, proven at this distance, I'll put her on top.
Okay, Miss Tap Dance, my top selection. I'm going to hope that my eye was maybe a little bit better than what the figure came out. I thought this race visually was strong. You see the short comment, when ready outside. When we put that comment down, well, we're visually impressed because this jock is just sitting motionless. Now, Cedeno, rode this horse last time. Carol goes to the 1. Maybe she was tied in with a call there. I'm not so sure. We're going to pick up Trevor McCarthy this afternoon. But Miss Tap Dance was ready right out of the box. Got to wait 8-1. We used this horse this afternoon. We talked. Jamie Ness does not run a ton of maiden special weight runners, so the protect move was the thing that kind of caught my attention right there. Is going to win, go opening up 4 1/4 when it's all said and done. Keying up against the right kind, horses out of that race, keyed up with Wendy Lane and such. I think Miss Tap Dance, the mare carried her speed long on the turf, was a stakes winner on the dirt in her final start. I like her right back today on a fast track. Toss in Quiet Imagination, a little improved with the Lasix on. This is another one. I think all along they wanted to stretch this horse out, Quiet Imagination, and I think she's going to work down the road. Turf, dirt, short, long. What a versatile type this one should be heading into her future.
Now I'm 5 deep here on my late pick 5 in race 6. I don't have the 5 anywhere. Maybe I'm scared off. Like you said, the Buyer speed figure came back a little low. But that was a visually impressive win. She did it easy. That's the way you want a maiden to win. And then, Carol goes to the 1. But
right.
You get McCarthy on this filly.
Not too bad of a trade-off. But, maybe I'm just completely – and I kind of adjusted the line off of that. That race kind of just stayed in my head. I was thinking, well, looking at the number, she should be higher. With Wendy Lane staying in our odds, I probably should have put her. I thought with Ness the way he's going, that some money might come in on the 5. I could be wrong. Hey, we're wrong a lot. It happens.
It's a nice final pick 3 today. You have 3 nice allowance races here. Races 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we like some different horses on top there in race 6. Let's turn the page here. Race 7 to kick off the late daily double. We're going a flat mile. Nice first level allowance condition for Maryland bred, Maryland sired horses, 4-year-olds and upward. We're going to have a heavy favored here in race 7. We both have them on top. The 6, Let's Play 9, a 4-year-old Maryland bred by Super 99. And I heard the Country Life Farm people were telling me after this horse won last time or after his maiden score that they said all along Trombetta was saying this horse is going to be real nice. We just have to be patient. Might take him a while to get to the races. And the patient horsemanship paid off. He didn't get to the races until November of his 3-year-old year, but he won by 10.5 that day with an 85 Buyer. Let's show you what he did facing an open first-level allowance company last out, stepping up, stretching out to a mile in his second start, and didn't break very well.
Now, it took a little bit of a right-hand turn out of the gate, and you make a good point, Stan. A little bit later, a June foal. They took their time. Very patient with his now 4-year-old by Super 99. Let's Play 90. Just absolutely cruised in debut, ridden out to the wire, and we're thinking, man, this is tough. Going from 6 furlongs right to the 1-turn mile is not an easy task, and this horse handled it very, very well. And Absolved, who's an okay horse for Claudio, has been right around these horses at this open A other than condition, made a run, but Let's Play 9 says, I'm not going to have anything of it. Trevor shakes him up past the quarter pole, and he's going to hold firm through the final 3/16 of a mile. A real good effort. Paired up 85 Buyers. He's going to be the one to catch again today. I don't see anybody that's quite as quick. Muchacho I'm going to throw in the second position here for Corbett Kaiser in today by Forrest Voice. I think Forrest will be patient, not to get involved in any kind of duel. Will save enough to have some finish. Might pull a little upset. So 6-3-5, can't pass it up. Looks like the legit closer in the group.
All right, Let's Play 9 is going to be a popular favorite there in race 6. Big feature of the day in our finale. Just like yesterday, Race 8, a second-level allowance condition for filly mares 4 and up, going 7 furlongs. It's Quinella time in Race 8 with that low 10% takeout. Last live race, every racing day, we have the Quinella. Race 8, let's start with my best bet of the day, the 7, Bye Bye Birdie, 9-5 morning line, a 4-year-old daughter of Alternation. I have her on top. You pick her third. Let's show you the video spotlight January 4th, and you were all over this filly coming off the layoff. You showed us the big maiden score when she was 2, and look at this coming off the long layoff. She's a winner turning for home, and she wins by 5 1/4 with a 79 Beyer speed figure. Not a bad 4-year-old debut here for Bye Bye Birdie.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Hammy actually earlier in the afternoon that day and talk to him, and he was expecting a big effort. Took their time, a lot of patience, some hiccups along the way, but I tell you, it all paid off and relished the slop there and outran a pretty fast horse in Ten Oaks Miss. I think Ten Oaks Miss might have been coming off one or two races back, a front-running victory that went pretty quick. Bye Bye Birdie just really relaxed up front, went fast, and kept going. That was an impressive performance by the daughter of Alternation.
Oh, you're going with a price on top here. Monaco Princess for Claudio, decent third last out. She's proven at this level. She's a nice 4-year-old, made $134, and you get Victor Carrasco.
Yeah, I just think the turn back in distance is going to be good. Look at the record at 7/8 of a mile. A little middle move last time, and just a slight flattening out. There's plenty of speed in here. Lady by Choice, So Gucci, Bye Bye Birdie. I just think she's the one that lays in the weeds and may upset the apple cart. Certainly pulling Bye Bye Birdie. You know those guys from down there. I hope she goes on to do really good things. So they really took their time with her, and it paid off in that return. So best of luck to them. You're looking for a price, Monaco Princess.
All right, so nice allowance feature of the day there, race 8 to wrap things up, and that's the 7, my top pick. She'll be a popular single on a lot of multi-race tickets as well. Your top pick, the Monaco Princess, a real big price there at 6-1. I have the favorite on top. Keith's going for a price there in race 8. That's it. We're out of time. Big 8-race program today. Nice carryover into pick 6. The big carryover today, almost 6,400 in that late pick 5 starting in race 4. Dave Robbins coming up next with today's changes. Good luck today.
Good luck.